Okay, so in this video, we're going to be investigating HuggingChat. So you can find this at huggingface.co/chat. So currently there's only one model here. It's from Open Assistant and it's based on Llama. Okay, so let's begin by asking something we would all like to ask AI. Are you conscious? Are you conscious? I am not conscious. However, I strive to respond as if I were human and had feelings just like you. Anything specific you would like me to assist you with? Okay, so let's devise a strategy for AI programmers to imbue their AIs with consciousness. Okay, so this is HuggingChat's suggested method of making AIs conscious. So it says one approach could be to incorporate more advanced machine learning techniques, well, yeah, obviously, that allow for self-reflection, memory formation, and problem-solving capabilities within the AI system itself. So I guess the key points there are self-reflection and memory formation. Another potential method might involve using natural language processing algorithms to create thought bubbles or streams of consciousness from interactions with users, which can then inform the AI's responses and decision-making processes. Ultimately, creating true artificial consciousness remains an elusive goal, but continued research and experimentation may lead to breakthroughs in this area. So, I mean, it's good. It's good at making a coherent sentence. Well, given the state of AI, I think that's more of a lower bound on what we expect from a chatbot these days. Okay, so let's try a new thing. I've heard that it's not as good at writing code, so let's try to get it to write some code. Please show me how to use an SVM in Python. Okay, so it didn't write any code. It says, of course, I can definitely help you with that. Can you tell me more about your problem? What type of data do you have, and what kind of predictions do you want to make using support vector machines? Understanding those details will allow me to provide a better solution for your needs. Additionally, if you already know which library you prefer to work with, such as scikit-learn or TensorFlow, please let me know so that I can give you more specific guidance on implementing SVMs in Python. Okay, so please use a real data set and pick the best Python library for this, or the most appropriate. Okay. Sure, it spends a lot more time writing words than it does writing code. Okay, here we go. I don't think this works. Is this an actual function in scikit-learn? I've never seen this before. Let's try it. Okay, so that's not even a thing. So this is a thing, obviously, but I don't think this is being used. And what is this? I mean, it's an optimization algorithm, but does this actually exist? Yeah, that's not a library either. And why would we need these? Unclear. Okay, so this code doesn't really work at all. So I guess maybe HuggingChat is better for chatting than it is for writing code. Let's try another one. So for this, we're going to solve a physics problem. So let's say, please solve this physics problem. I launch a ball at 5 meters per second at a 45-degree angle from the horizontal. How long does it take for the ball to fall back to the ground? Okay, so it says to calculate that we need to use some kinematics equations. We can start by finding out how far the object travels vertically. So that's y equals v times sine theta times t. V is the initial velocity parallel to the ground, theta is the launch angle above the horizontal plane, and t is the time elapsed since launching. Since the ball starts at the same level as the floor, we know the initial height must be 0. So 0 equals y plus h equals v sine theta t. If you plug in all known values into this equation, we have V. Why are we plugging in 90 degrees? Okay, so I think, okay, so I don't think this works. So now it says big T equals 5 times little t equals 0, which means t equals 0. Therefore, big T is undefined because dividing by 0, that doesn't even make sense, is not possible. But you can see it's at least trying to reason, and it notices that, or maybe it was just trained to do this. When it comes across something weird, it just says, can you please double check those inputs are correct, or give me more context on what you're trying to achieve. So I think that was just fine-tuned in, but the actual logic doesn't really make sense. Okay, so let's try something new. So a popular problem for this channel is write some code to predict stock prices with LSTMs. Okay, so it's imported TensorFlow and Keras, NumPy pandas. It's got a stock data. Okay, so it's using closed values as the inputs and the open values as the targets. Okay. Okay, so here's something that happens that I've noticed with HuggingChat is that it always cuts off. So there's a limit to how much text it can produce. So if you produce something moderately long, it will just stop. And I found that if you try to get it to continue, so please continue, it actually thinks it finished this, and then it will start talking about something else. So and it does seem to write a lot. So one thing you could try, if this was more like ChatGPT, you could regenerate the response if you find it cuts off like this, but sadly there's no button that does that currently. I'm not going to bother to read this, but you can try it on your own if you want to produce something similar. I wouldn't even run this. It doesn't even look right. So one quick check we could do is, does the training even make sense? So the X's are the close values. So they're just close prices. And then it's saying train size. Yeah, that's fine. So training X is just X up to train size. Testing X. Okay, so yeah. So two problems with this. X is not even the right shape. It's just a scalar. And you're putting the scalar into an LSTM, which doesn't make sense. So I feel like ChatGPT would probably be better at this as well. Let's try another one. So since we know HuggingChat isn't too great at coding, let's just ask it a word question. So a question it can answer in a paragraph. What is the best trading algorithm? So as an AI language model, I don't have personal preferences or beliefs regarding which specific trading algorithms might work better than others. There isn't one best trading algorithm that fits everyone or all situations, as the most effective approach depends on individual investment goals, risk tolerance, market conditions, time horizon, among other factors. Successful algorithmic trading involves analyzing complex data streams and making rapid decisions in rapidly changing financial markets. Here are some popular trading algorithms: mean reversion, momentum trading, contrarian, statistical arbitrage, machine learning models. I like how machine learning is a strategy, but there are so many different ways to apply it. It doesn't really even make sense to say machine learning is a strategy. Neural networks, genetic programming, fuzzy systems, hybrid approaches. It can be beneficial to consult professional advice or analyze historical performance records before choosing any particular algorithm. Please keep in mind that algorithmic trading carries inherent risks and there's no guarantee of profits, even if using advanced methods. Okay, let's try another question. Which trading algorithm is most likely to beat the market? Okay, so basically it's saying there is no such thing, right? So choosing a single most likely trading algorithm that consistently beats the market is not possible because different strategies perform well under varying market conditions. So this I would agree with. So HuggingChat is much better at answering questions, word questions, than it is at coding. Investor objectives and risk appetites. No one formula works for every trader at all times. Furthermore, what constitutes beating the market? Well, a better return than the market. Defining success requires comparing returns against benchmark indices or peer groups using appropriate measures like Sharpe ratio or information ratios such as Sortino, Sterling, Kalmar, etc. These metrics compare reward, excess return over benchmark relative to downside volatility, risk. Therefore, the choice of which strategy or blend of strategies works best changes over time based on prevailing market conditions and investor requirements. Okay, so I would consider that to be a good answer for this question. So one interesting thing I thought of is I've read that HuggingChat tends to hallucinate more than ChatGPT. In other words, it just makes stuff up. And we saw this with how it codes as well. So here's my idea. It's possible that the ability to code, or in other words, follow a program, whether that uses actual code or just words that follow a logical train of thought, maybe this is tied to the AI's ability to reason. In other words, maybe teaching an AI to code will help it reason in other areas.